What is up, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Star Ocean, the Divine Force. Yes, it is actually what it's called. Anyway, last episode we finally made it to this psychopathic town that had all the, like a million droids. Gave us a rude welcoming, but we did it. We also met, I forget his name, but he did also join our party. What's his name? His name is Midas. So I actually looked at his abilities. I was just checking him out, seeing what he does. So he's a mage user, which is pretty cool. At the moment, it seemed to just be by myself. It doesn't seem like I actually have a party. But yeah, I don't know if I'll use him straight away, just because at the moment my team is doing one that has gear at the moment. I did get enough to buy his armor, so Ray is all geared and weaponed, at least the best I can get him for now, at least from where I am at currently. As for the others, I got them their weapons, as you saw at the end of the last episode, but I did not get anything else from there. What the? Why did it make me run backwards? It should just... Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused what it wants me to do. Oh, wait, no, don't worry. My brain is malfunctioning. Yeah, don't worry. That is not where we needed to go. We need to go over here.
Follow the side road until you reach the shrine.
We're gonna fight these anyway. I want to see how much the damage the weapon does now. Oh, Midas is an expert in semiomancy. He's not even on my team. Powerful magic that takes time to enchant. Had to cover him as he casts a vital in utilizing him. When controlling Midas, you can use VA to keep his casting going while using his barrier to or evading air to buy more time. If you finish casting during the VA rush, semiomancy will instantly trigger after the VA attack. When this activates, it resembles a series of close-range blows mixed in a blind side. We will eventually... Oops. Gonna hit me. That's not good because now I have no... Well, now we're all out of all this again. We'll get him in eventually once I get it. At the moment, like, he doesn't have many moves compared to the rest of them. When he gets more moves, then I'll probably switch him in for someone. But at the moment, it's probably a little too risky, just because he doesn't really have. I mean, we unlock. You know what? No, because I don't want to get rid of Albade or her Butler. Let's just go with that, because he's the one that gives me the increased gold, the fall. I don't really want to get rid of Princess because she gives me the increased experience. And Nina is, well, our healer and buffer. So, this is the new chest, by the way. Sweet! Lens scope. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, I don't really want to get rid of them.
Let's see what awaits us
inside. So many iron. What's up? Nice to see you all. We're still, so we rapidly go up. That's why I don't really want to get rid of them. Wish I could have at least 5. That would help me out a lot. Unless I get like an ability to replace, like, oh my god, what is this? Is this where what's her face landed? Elenia or
Elena could be in trouble.
Elena, that's it.
Let's go check out that shrine.
Down here. A dead end. Well, not a dead end, but we can't go down there. Alright, well, I guess we go into the shrine then, but I do want to kind of collect the leaves first. I'm never going to make them up, am I? Oh boy, this is going to be obnoxious, isn't it? I'm just going to slowly collect them all. Oh, that worked. I didn't mean to get... Okay, whatever, I jumped off. And the last one. Look, it took us a few tries, but we did. I keep forgetting to put the points on for Duma. It's fine. I'll do it next time we get some downtime.
Elena! Son of a... Elena!
Need some assistance?
He only tagged along because he wants his technology.
We 3 ought to suffice.
Okay, I'm just moving the mic. She's missing an arm.
Ray.
She's a cyborg, isn't she?
Status.
Right leg and left arm have sustained heavy damage. Neural circuitry offline in both right hand and left leg. Symbol drive is non-functional at the moment. Current power is being supplied from reserve energy source. In maintenance mode, I have, at most, 56 hours remaining. Advanced processing functions are also limited, preventing movement.
Right. How can I help?
Due to depleted energy levels, I will be unable to perform repairs myself. Furthermore, I can no longer salvage the parts I need from this damaged craft.
Crap. So what are we supposed to do?
Take me offline and destroy me. It is imperative that we prevent our technology from falling into the hands of anyone here.
Are you crazy? What kind of captain would I be if I told my crew to start offing themselves? There's another way out of this. I know it.
Of course.
The
I'm surprised she
equipment this
lived.
life form requires to reconstruct itself can most likely be recovered from
Hey,
the downed escape
thing
pod.
speaks.
Well, you certainly pick very convenient times to start talking.
I speak only when necessary, such as my programming.
And
The orb
thank you for
speaks.
deciding
No,
to
we
pipe up
figured.
now because you're absolutely right. My escape pods barely sustained any damage. Think that'd work for you, Elena?
I don't see why not. So long as you can collect enough of what I need. I should be able to restore my motor control systems to previous output levels. Here, this should be everything.
Thanks. You go into maintenance mode. Save your energy best you can. Just keep a comm channel open for me, got it?
Understood.
Ray, I take this to mean we are returning to the site of your ship?
You
Why
mind?
didn't he?
It's kinda out of the way.
What is this?
It may be, but we
Like
do
a
not
big
know.
ass crystal.
We agreed to assist you in the search for your crew,
I
and
can't
we
do anything
intend to
with
honor
it,
that
unfortunately.
agreement.
Wait. Don't know about you guys, but personally, I am super confused. I won't ask you to explain now, but you will tell us what's going on eventually, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm just surprised she lived, honestly.
So
'Cause she was definitely in that
it's
explosion.
another one
There was
just
no
like it.
doubt in my mind about it.
My
But,
pod is hidden in the lark.
look, she's a trooper.
It's a little bit of a trek,
Let's go
but
with that.
one worth taking.
Anyway,
Pod is
time
what
for the
it's
long
called.
ass run back to where we started,
They
which,
different
again, I
from
don't know.
meteorites?
I'm pretty sure we just turned it into a... Turned
We
it
have
into something. I'm
company.
pretty sure we have it with us, do we not? Unless we just put on, like, some cloaking device. That could be a thing. On that level, though. Oh, that was a perfect dodge. I can oh, hello. You definitely see the
Energy levels low.
experience, not the experience, the weapon. Oh, and I'm back down in the AB again. Ah, need to get my AB back because it's just painful. All right, now we're back onto the run of going back to our ship area.
I think my pod was
We're
just a little
practically
farther
back
south.
to where we were. I
Let's
was
keep
just
moving.
kind of practice, well, not practice. I was more just getting some extra experience by running that mountain. Well, this doesn't look fun. What's her face has no health.
Ray, hold a moment. By the looks of it, someone has stolen the march on us.
Oh, he just put a cloaking
Friends of yours?
device on it.
Not sure.
Ah, I thought he packed it away
think so.
somewhere.
Who's there?
Well, that certainly answers my question. Move it or lose it, jerks!
It's kind of, I kind of wish the armor changed, but it's cool that the sword at least changes.
Threat detected and warning. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
There's so many of them. And I can run through all of them.
Destroyed.
Yeah, they're just getting one tapped. Oh, I'm out of energy.
Warning.
Where are they?
Energy levels threat
Going for him.
neutralized.
Oh, that was easy. They all got one tapped.
Retreat! Something fishy's going on. How were they able to control the pod like that? Come to think of it, how'd they even figure out it was here in the first place?
Invisible. I'm sure they would still be able to feel it. Someone probably walked into it by
I would
accident.
advise that you focus instead on the expedient retrieval of the components the android requires.
Hey, Elena. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We found the pod. Just tell us what you need and we'll get to cutting.
Understood. First, remove the pilot seat. Behind it, you should find a panel. Open it.
We get to dismantle it. Excellent.
Of course he's all in for it.
Glad someone's excited.
He just wants to know how this tech works. Mr. Steampunk Boy.
I have never seen this level of craftsmanship. What tools could produce anything with such impressive detail?
Uncle Midas, work now, ask later.
Next, I will need you to obtain the parts necessary to replace my Symbo drive unit. This will require the removal of the pod's generator. When it's removed, you will be unable to make any more long-range subspace communications.
Roger that. Let me call my brother real quick then. See if I can't get him to hurry it up a little. Computer, get me Antonio Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection.
I wonder if those guys were snooping around when maybe
Fine, then try my dad. Get me Raul Lawrence.
with their,
Unable to establish
maybe with his
connection.
brother, or maybe they're trying to
Long-range subspace communication.
eliminate him?
May be unable to
I
reach
don't know. I don't know why
the
they would,
Bergold
but
system
just a
at
guess.
this time.
What the hell?
Ray, listen. So long as you're stranded here, you can't afford to lose your lines of communication. My recovery will have to wait.
Sorry, but my captain's intuition is telling me otherwise. We're getting you patched up, whether you like it or not.
But
My brother's already on his way, plus Chloe's still out there. And how am I supposed to save her without you, huh? You gotta trust me on this one, okay? Everything will be fine.
There's more than just those two, right? I want to see who the other ones are.
understood.
Who the other crewmates are. Because surely they're not. Because there was 5 people in the crew in the cockpit or whatever you call it. 2 of them look like twins. Unless they're also cyborgs.
Using the parts you salvaged, you'll need to begin by repairing my circuitry, followed by both my arm and hand. At which point I should be recovered enough to repair the remainder of my body myself. Estimated time until completion, 72 hours.
Okay.
That's about the time I expected it would take. Laeticia, I know this kind of derails things, but you cool to wait around?
Of course. But Albert and I shall make the most of it. There is little doubt that many in the region witnessed the descent of Elena's craft. We will find out what they make of it. And we may discover the identity of those we caught snooping about your ship.
I don't know.
It is not without its dangers, I grant you. But if there are more of those men out there, it may affect Elena's chances at recovery.
As I said, they could have just easily stumbled into it by accident. It's invisible. I'm sure you can still walk into
Where
it.
friends are concerned, it
But
is
the
a
question is,
trap.
like, were they told it was there? And if that was like, is it someone that's secretly trying to eliminate Ray to some extent?
Right?
Your company would be a boon indeed. If my suspicions are correct and those men are with the Empire, then we will need all the help we can get.
We will return to the shrine 3 days hence. Elena should be on her feet by then.
Okay.
Oh, this is me and Midas, I guess.
Let's make our way back to the Galka Shrine.
Wait.
We have everything we need, correct?
Can I?
I double and triple check.
Okay, when they shut up, I'll get the map up.
Off we go then.
There we go. This is where we need to go. Shrine. There we go. God, fast travel helps out so much. I mean, we're not quite there, but we're close enough.
Back to Elena. Time isn't on our
I
side.
want to fight this. I want to see what Midas can do. Why we don't have the others around. Do you have, I have him different moves. So he, at the moment, he has wind moves, ice moves, fire, and earth. So I've put his. What are you guys all doing? I've put his square. So all the fire moves I have for him are under square. I think the ice and because I only have one ice, one wind, so they're a combo together. And then I have all these earth moves. He has 2 earth
Prep for
moves.
engagement.
So they're both under his circle. Ah. Yeah, there's his big one. The 1 ton.
Energy levels low.
Oh, he went the wrong way. You fly? It does.
Insufficient output.
Let's not do that. Oh, did you revive? Oh, you little... I think it revived it. That's not really right.
Destroyed.
It's just dropping things on it.
Energy
There we
levels
go.
low.
He takes a little bit to cast his abilities, but at least he casts them.
Hey, you awake?
Oh, she's missing her leg as
Lattice
well.
and I are here and ready to help. Just tell us where to start.
I know she said it, but I thought it was just damage. I didn't know she was missing a leg as well.
Thank you. I suggest we begin by restoring the Symbo drive. With that online, I'll be able to maintain power without relying on my limited battery supply. A portion of the main circuit has been damaged. Could you see that it's replaced with the parts salvaged from your escape pod?
On it.
She's a trooper though. I mean, she was in the ship when it blew up.
Safety,
She came out with
I'll
only
shut
just
it
missing an
down.
arm and leg.
Bring me back online once you've finished.
What? Did she just die?
Think of it more like a deep sleep. All right, let's get to work.
That sounds right.
Hey,
I mean,
little help with that?
I thought she was an android. She literally manhandled him like he was an ant. Just picked him up and dropped him. No. Yep.
Hopefully that did the trick. Let's bring her back.
Good to see you again, Ray. Midas. The repairs you made were a success. Re-establishing Symbo drive circuitry, diverting power. Next, I must ask you to restore the use of my arms. But that should be the last step for you both. Once you're finished, I'll be able to repair myself without too much trouble. We're almost out of the woods now.
Well now, you heard the lady. Come on, lad. Let's get to it.
Just give me a sec.
He's loving this.
Today's been
This
a
new
lot.
technology he gets to play with.
This is delicate work, Ray. Try to stay focused. Let's save what remains for tomorrow. You've been working without rest for a while now, and I'm worried that it's beginning to affect your efficiency.
I thought we were in a hurry.
Even the most skilled engineers
They need to fix
solid
that
rest
voice.
every now and then.
A point well made. My stomach concurs as well.
I'm not sure what we would have done without your help.
Spare me. We both know I'm only getting in the way. Though I did learn that you people truly aren't of this world.
Since we're laying our cards on the table, what happened between you and the Crown?
Their purblind highborns decided our work did not merit continuing. The royals, fools that they are, took their side.
And now you've got it out for Laeticia?
It's not the girl I dislike, but what she represents. To aid her is to aid the kingdom. So keep your nose out of it.
Yikes. Sorry, just asking.
Warning.
I just realized his
Hostile
arms are so
entity
big.
detected.
God damn. Oh, this is big boy. Looks like he belongs in the Sith.
What are you doing with that thing?
Got a problem with my friend, huh?
Any friend of it
Large
is
man
an
with
enemy of
horns. That's his name. Wow.
And I
Okay.
won't let either of you consume another world.
Who are you?
And I suggest you leave well enough.
I mean, I'm going up to your fodder first. Ooh.
Till I ground you to dust.
Insufficient neutralized.
I was playing this way. Oh, wait, that's...
Warning. Energy levels low.
You missed me, sir.
You think your tricks will deter me?
Shoot your fire! No damage, my guy. Oh, we dodged it. Get back out. I mean, we're destroying him.
Insufficient output.
Oh.
Throwing the towel if you're so damn scared.
Slip away.
Come on. There's me, bitch. Got me. Whoop. That was fun. It just keeps dropping 1 tons on him.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Ah, we'll be fine. He's almost dead.
What the hell are you even talking about, man?
Oh, I can switch. That way. I keep forgetting I can do that. Yeah, we're getting him down pretty easily. My bad, Midas.
Destroy.
Underestimate you.
Push over, horn boy. A win.
You're far more powerful.
I hope we get a
than
sick
I
cutscene
assumed.
with them fighting.
I was ill prepared. You may have won today's bout, but know this. So long as you dare to remain here, you will have to contend with me.
I mean, you don't seem like much of a threat.
Get back here!
Let him go. It's too dangerous. Elena's repairs also have yet to be finished.
What's going on? Who was that?
So he definitely
Another
knows who they
time,
are.
lad. Now
He knows
we
the
must
droid
finish
from the
girl's
sounds of it.
repairs, and fast.
Question is, what does he want with the droid? I mean,
Ray,
think
we
you
have
ordered
returned
it.
with ill tidings.
Huh? Are you okay? You look terrible.
Blame the weirdo who tried to bust in and destroy Elena before her repairs were done. What? Was some giant purple-skinned asshole. Who the hell are the people on this rock with horns growing out of their heads?
You guys ran into one too.
I would hardly call our foe a giant, but he most certainly had the skin and horn you describe.
a devil
I
clan.
think our days of taking it slow and steady are behind us.
Perhaps, but for now, you should sleep. You may not have another chance for a while. And you look ready to keel over. We shall stand watch for you. We are more than capable. Please, rest while you can.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. Alright. You guys mind waking Midas up before
Good night, Ray.
I can't be comfortable to sleep. Just lie down. To the ground would, I mean, it's hard, but I'm sure I'd be more comfortable than lying like
Ray?
that.
Ray, it's time to get up.
My voice is fixed.
You're awake, finally.
Morning to you too. How you feeling?
Self-repairs are ongoing, but I'm at least able to operate at 70% capacity. I can move just fine now.
I slept through your first steps. Some captain I am.
Midas was there for me, in your stead.
Oh yeah?
He just wanted the
Thanks, man.
technology.
Nonsense. Any doctor or inventor would do the same.
Now that I've recovered, I can assist you. So, Captain, status report.
Now we just need to find Chloe. I think she's the last one on this planet.
Chloe's down here. Likely on the other side of the kingdom. We're gonna find her. Laeticia and the others have promised to help us out, thankfully. Thing is, I kinda had to promise them something in return. That I'd help cajole Midas into returning with them to the capital.
Your efforts on that front will be in vain.
Midas. Should my system see a marked drop in performance, for some reason or another, it would be helpful to have someone familiar with my schematics besides Ray nearby. That way, any problems that arise could be quickly dealt with.
And if I say no?
Then we would bid you farewell, and that would be that. Were I to require help on my journey, I would seek out a local semiomancer or engineer.
Enough. I'm coming. I've Albert's arm to consider after all.
She just blackmailed him, or not blackmailed, but she convinced him real easy.
I'm accompanying you lot for purely semiomantic reasons. I reserve the right to leave whensoever I wish.
Appreciate it.
Now, as for Chloe, any idea on how to begin our search?
We have heard from reliable sources that Rythel's ports are meant to reopen in due course. And the quickest way to the easterly lands is by ship through the channel.
Sounds like a plan. Come on, we got a boat with our name on it.
I should be able to teleport back there, hopefully. Well, they start talking again. Probably should do this. There you go, it's a place we've been to. God, the fast travel comes in handy. The frog. Ah, well, close enough. Got me just outside. You know what? We can go and fight these guys. I've got my. Who do you? You know what? There, I should put Nina back in. Just because we do need the healers.
Well, that's over with.
Keep Midas in here for a little bit, just because he's new. Then we'll put Nina back in tomorrow's episode. We do need her back. Princess just does not survive without him.
It's still too early to tell.
Because I gave her that thing to weaken it. I weakened her drastically to get this HP increase. Where am I going, by the way? Am I running further away? No, I'm running closer.
Milbeth?
The continent that lies to the south of Aucerius.
Definitely tell the guys around here again. They must be under level because they're all being one shot. I'm just using my dash to them and they just get killed. Just me charging through them. I thought this would drop me off at the town. Did not drop me further away from the town than I was hoping, but it's fine. Maybe while I'm here. Oh wait.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock. This must mean the ferries are up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought.
Man, our crew's slowly growing. We're getting more people in the gang. Oh, that's bad luck. You just got shit on.
Maester, are you alright?
I'm fine, but nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me!
Yeah, they're family
What's up,
bond.
Elena? Is something wrong?
No.
Oh, massive chitatas.
Am I crazy?
There's a
But the
damn
number of
chester and I
people
want
on the
it.
Streets taken a huge dive.
It has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we
I
were
see the
last
damn.
here.
Bring it back up, will ya? There we go.
Sorry to spring this on you all.
Not where I wanted to
Can we
be.
hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second?
I want this chest.
Really bad
I was gonna get it
feeling about
before,
this.
and I forgot to come back here. Wait, is there something in there? Oh no, it's just a reflection. I can get it. I think I need to. There you go. This should be fine. There we go. This way worked.
Sweet.
204. I'll take it. Only took me 2 tries. Don't have anything here to buy. I don't think anything would upgrade. This was the area that we were originally.
Dr.
People with
Vanel,
this sick death
what's going
thing.
on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait, but can't we?
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use.
We have symbols to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread...
It would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vernell, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is ground zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
We just got him already losing now.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
I kind of want to see, I'm not gonna lie.
Must go. Some of us have to wash
On Midas' side on this one. Just
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
They would just look like assassins.
Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep?
My bet's going to check out the droid. But he's not there at all. Oh, no, he is still sleeping. I'm surprised.
Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please. Not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay. You got
I
it.
think he's just sleeping. I mean, he could be in danger, but I don't think so.
Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be all right?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however. Those birds' feces.
Why do we need that?
Simple. Because it serves as a breeding ground for a specific
Hey,
type
I'm
of
chasing a
bacteria.
bird. That was going to be annoying.
That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is
The bird gave him a disease?
And Maester Felgreed.
Laeticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic.
Damn, she's like smarter than
We
I mean,
cannot,
she's an
however,
android, but she's
fashion
smarter than all
thin
the
air. I'll need multiple
doctors here.
samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rhythal is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The port?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
No idea where I'm supposed to find bird nests. They'd be up high, wouldn't they? Your answer is yes. Well, there's a chest back here. Out of my way. Something I noticed.
Sweet.
Strength potion, I'll take it. Am I supposed to be scanning something up here?
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
Can stand on the roof, kinda. Not really well, but stand on it. Boy, they are just in places that are just. Okay, I can't get there from here. I don't think I've ever actually gone over that. So I think when I come in, I run down here instantly. Straight away, I'm going for these. I want them. They all belong to me now. Oh, hello. Need that to on here. In fact, we're already on the roof, kind of helps out a little bit.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
Want to see if oh, there's a wall. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was gonna see if I can just cheat and just jump across the whole thing, but nope. Of course, it's gonna block me. Get around this way though. Was there something on this? Whoop, almost fell off. Anyway, that works. I'm kind of just making shortcuts a bit. It surely can't hit. Where is it? Hey, where on earth is that? That's somewhere down here. Must be. Oh, it's over here somewhere. Oh, okay, that was a lot actually lower than I thought it was. Aim up. There we go. These are big ass eggs.
Hey, Laeticia, Albert. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before? No, we have. It's identical to what we saw in the mines.
They possess morphological abnormalities. You said you've seen this species before?
Yes.
Oh, we're talking about.
Right now,
we're talking about eggs. I don't remember no eggs in the mine.
The villagers can deal with this avian infestation themselves after we found a cure.
Indeed.
Oh, back we go. Got over here. These are just to fly higher. If I fly high, then I can't fall. Ah, back we go. Oh wait, I just realized. I want to see what one sec. I just want to see what her abilities are. Turns weapons into it turns weapon into an electric sword, multiple hit attack. Turns weapon into a whip. Wait, she sounds kind of dope. And we might have to keep her in our team. Jeez, they all level. I'd like to get everyone up, but I'll have to get the skills up for her. They don't start off with skills. Feels like an egg.
This zone of inhibition is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria. Organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning...
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
Can't tell them they can't be saved, right?
What did you want to talk about?
Though we only used currently available methods to create it, simply by creating this antibiotic, we'll be exerting our influence over the planet's scientific progress, accelerating it considerably.
Oh yeah, they're like an advanced...
sure you
no
want to
wonder
do
they
that?
will know how to cure all this.
We've already come this far. Why are you talking like a Fed now?
Because if these people don't know how to properly use the antibiotic, it could give birth to a more resilient strain. The civilizations on this planet have yet to industrialize. They're incapable of manufacturing other drugs to combat variants. They have no means of dealing with allergic reactions to the drug. To be blunt, these people's understanding of bacteriology is almost non-existent. Handing them a medication that could theoretically create more problems than it solves is risky at best, and catastrophic at worst.
So we should let him die?
Ultimately, that is for you to decide.
Then I choose what'll save the most people right now. Sure, it's possible I could be choosing wrong, but that's for the gods and history books to decide. All us mortals can do is think. Think how we can safely help these people. Think how to avoid your doomsday scenario.
Understood.
It's different to most droids.
Morning,
Because
Uncle
most
Linus.
droids wouldn't have like
You feeling any better?
emotions or feelings like that. But she's
Well enough.
definitely caring for the other
I'm
people.
much too
Well,
old to go through all that again.
kinda. She kinda just said
You
for
should
them
count
to
your
die,
lucky
but
stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Please tell me you're joking.
just let us
At
drive
this
it
rate, we're
ourselves.
never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Kato, and maybe her. The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galcalemphus.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Cotarinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Kato seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albert and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand in case.
He's
one
joining because he
succumbs to
likes
the
them
rot.
all. He just wants to keep telling lies.
Excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
Well, they're clueless for the most part. Oh, lost all the seabird stuff. Alright, well anyway. Do what we do best. I'll teleport our way back over there. Oh, I'm so glad this thing's a thing. Might just get to this zone and then we'll
here that leads to the hallowed mount.
Pull the thing.
There is. We head for the shrine.
I got the lane back. We'll use that for a little bit now.
Back to the wall.
Hey, we're getting some damage on us. I need to give Lane some upgrades though. When I end the episode, I'll get around to doing it. These things again. My thing's this. I'm not for this. The rest is going to bring everyone back again. Rude. I want him. Where is? Oh, he's already dead, I think. We just booed them. Don't revive him, you wanker. Up. Stuff them in the ass. Always works. I wonder, no, there wouldn't be a check. Hello. About the other side. Yes. Yeah, I definitely need to level that stuff up when I can.
Well, sure is imposing enough to be hallowed.
Hence the shrine erected at its base. Compared to this, your climb to Ada was a morning constitutional.
Noted. But if Aucerians could scale this mountain a century ago, I see no reason why we can't.
Might I remind you, Midas, you're still convalescing, and I heard Albert also fell ill at one point. Please exercise caution.
Pardon me, but might it behoove us to pray for our safe passage?
Not if you're in as much of a hurry as you say.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to pray as well.
Why?
My pod crash landed in this shrine's sanctuary, leaving it in utter ruin. If a tutelar does preside over this mountain, I should apologize to it for my transgression. Isn't that right, Ray?
They look like they could be related, honestly. I mean, he could be an android too, I guess. It's not out. It's not out of the books. We're going. No, we're going up. Without a big crystal, there's nothing in the slightest. Oh, we got flying ice. I'm down to fight it.
Here is likely certain death.
Oh, well, okay, well that's the thing. Maybe let's refrain from jumping off any more cliffs. What's the okay? So, unrelated note. I did now just learn that they can still level up whether in my party or not, so that's good to know. I don't know if that was the smartest thing to do, but I wanted to do it anyway. What about these? There we go. Who's gonna go in there? Oh, almost went back off the edge. I sent him flying. Oh. Whew. That was close. Alright, I'm coming back up. It's gonna be a hazard for this thing, honestly. No. God damn, it is definitely a hazard. You know, I'm just gonna not use it. There's not enough ground for it. I've fallen off the edge like 6 times now. I mean, I couldn't use it if I'm going the other way. I'm not disappearing. That's so annoying. Going this way. It's good that they all get leveled up. What I was gonna say is, I'm glad they all get leveled up, regardless of them being in my team or not.
Left unfulfilled.
What is this area exactly? There's down there, that's the shrine. That's not where we need to go. Wait, I kind of want to check what's over here. This looks like it could be something fancy. It's going to require me to use a lot of jumping, I'm sure of it, but it looks like it could be something fancy, so I'm going to check it out, because why not? Well, that didn't work. Okay, maybe don't jump for that one. I'm just going to skip that, yeah. Oh, I kind of want to go and take him on.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Go, big boy. Look at all the damage going up. Ha! Guy didn't even get to get up. Right. I really don't know if there is anything even remotely over here. I'm just checking because it's not leading to a pass, which means it's something. Where is it? Bonnie! That's what it's for.
Bunny.
We're here for the bunny. I still don't know what to do. I still have the other bunny. I don't know what to do with it.
Sweet!
An aromatic cloth. Well, alright, back we go. Hopefully we can make it back. We're gonna speed run it. Oh, okay, let's just drop. Go! Go! Got our speed run. I went on the bunny. I need to figure. See, there's only one bunny I can think of. We did see one bunny in the town we were at not long ago at the village yesterday, but that didn't seem to do anything. The only pink bunny I know of is one back in one of the the earlier villages, like the first village we went to. It's the only place I can think of. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Big boy. Destroy the target area. Oh, man, I didn't do that at all. Yeah, it is definitely a hazard using those dashes. I'm going to fall off the edge again, I know it. Oops. Over there. Wait, where are we currently? We're here. Kind of interested what's over here, because... Oh, another big guy. Yeah, we dropped Fatty. Oh, I'm sorry. He just keeps dropping his ass. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, bye. Okay. Have a good run. He just kind of just ran off the edge. I mean, I'm not against it by all means. It's gonna be a lot harder though with me fighting by myself. We're gonna get to the next checkpoint. And we might call it there for an episode. You're all down. Don't worry. Got this. I'm just kicking everyone off the edge. Me, I just take no damage. That's where we need to go. What's here? Absolutely nothing. I should heal them up, but look, we're fine. They don't need to be healed up. As long as I can take on whatever is around here. What's that? An undead dude. And me being me wants to go and fight it.
Positional
Oh, wait for my ass. Hey. We got this. There. There you go. As long as I keep up the others. I mean, was it? There we go. Level.
Sweet.
Derobium. What's this here for? Someone camping here? This was like a terrible spot to be camping, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we killed him. Win's a win. In the cave we go. There's gonna be a boss or something. They have no health.
Automaton sleeps.
She does, but why do you ask?
I doubt you understand. This is clearly beyond your ken.
After all I have seen, little would vex me about Ray or Elena.
But you saw what should be her muscles and bones. Those were no human innards.
I assumed it was similar to how we encountered the man with the horned pate. A new race, one with a drastically different anatomy.
I see. In actuality, what is Elena?
She's what we call an android. A highly advanced mechanical doll modeled after a human.
Pardon me, I find that hard to fathom.
Say that we have a giant
Laeticia,
floating
the
droid
operative phrase
hanging
here is
around.
highly advanced. Remember my Lagomower in Ada?
I do.
Would that think to pray to a god?
Well, no.
Neither would Elena, and yet she was able to sense the anxiety in your facial expression, make a moral appeal to Raymond, and coax us in what she calculated would be the right direction. That is a feat even some of us humans cannot perform. Raymond, I must ask, though she may be a doll, there must be something special about her, no?
If you want to know if she's special to me, then yes. But if you mean in general, no. Where I'm from, you bump into androids everywhere.
Preposterous, but also enticing. All right, I've made up my mind. I do not believe we have discussed my payment for repairing Elena. As compensation, you will take me back to your homeland with you.
Just so you know, that's not really for me to decide, but I'll put in a good word for you.
I am not asking.
Yeah, I heard you. Don't worry.
The more I
I'll
hear
do
him, I
all
feel like
can.
I've heard his voice before, but I can't think of where I've heard
Wonders abound
his
there.
voice.
Laeticia?
Please, pay me no mind.
Then the matter is settled. Now, may we endeavor to complete these fools' errands? And may a certain royal retainer come to terms with his fate?
I am certain he shall.
Alright, anyway, on this note, I think everyone's rested, thank God. We're going to leave this off here. I think this is a good enough spot to end. We're kind of in the middle. I feel like where we're going, we're probably going to have something big coming up for sure. See, that circle there is definitely something that's going to go down there. Before we end, though, kind of want to see what's down here. It's kind of just a dead end zone. That's one of these. What does it do?
Alright.
Oh, I don't know what I did. It's an elevator, apparently. I guess. Alright, well, that's a thing.
If we're over the summit, does that mean we're halfway there?
Just about. Now we descend to the south.
Was I supposed to be up here? I mean, I'm up here anyway. Oh, I was. Alright, anyway, as I said, we're going to end this here because this does actually look like it's going to be some sort of boss battle. I mean, look at the area. It is just a giant open space. If I know anything from Xenoblade, these spaces are always filled with something. So we're going to stand here in the safe zone. But yeah, we're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to continue on to wherever it is that we're heading. But yeah, I mean, as Steampunk Boy goes on about, I keep forgetting his name. Yeah, he says he's only here for Elena and Albert? Butler. That's all I'm going to call him. He says he's only here for them. Definitely not. He's here for the androids. He's only here because he loves the tech. But anyway, that being said, between this episode and next, I'm going to try and go through all the skills and that, just try and fix up some things. Obviously, we got a lot of levels during this, so now we can put all the skills. I need to put some on for Alina too, because she doesn't have any, just like I did with my Meister, how do you pronounce that word? Yeah, I had to do all his points. Same with Nina, I had to do all her points as well. I wish I came with some points, but no, that's not the case. But anyway, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button, nobody beats you live, and I'll be back again later today with another episode of LEGO Brawl. So until then, take care and peace out.